Songwriter Dan Lowe's. I guess that's his name, D-Lo. Dan Lowe's. Son of a bitch. I never thought about that. His name's Dan Lowe's. D-Lo.
I didn't know. We never even tried to figure out why his name was D-Lo.
No, you're right, but I just saw Dan Lowe's. I'm like, who wrote his song for him? It said Dan Lowe's. I'm like, D-Lo.
It always made me think of D-Lo Brown from the 90s.
Totally.
From wrestling.
Totally, bro. Yeah. Exactly right.
That hurt my head. Ow.
Yeah, you're getting too old for that shit, man.
Magic in the movies. Get better and better.
I am not a psycho, I just when they call the alchemist.
3 Shades of Whatever, big up.
What's up, BEATBOX fans? Welcome back to another reaction here at 3 Shades of Whatever. We're back with more D-Lo. My dude, D-Lo. He actually dropped an album of songs that he friggin' it's completely a cappella. Everything you hear came from his mouth, which is insane.
I wouldn't expect anything different.
That's crazy. Greg is still choking on ground turkey.
So my ass took a bite of ground turkey before recording this video, and I don't know if you know, ground turkey can be fine sometimes. And I done breathed that shit in. I did it. Type of shit. And I still feel that motherfucker. This isn't.
We've been trying to start this video for like 10 minutes, waiting for him to get done choking. So it's
so I've been gagging, and not like your wife.
Oh.
Sorry, children.
I just remember when we were covering it, when we were watching videos, D-Lo being my favorite because I felt like he was the most well-rounded beatboxer. Now, that's
100%.
from a person who's watched a handful of beatboxing videos from multiple different well-known beatboxers. I just felt like D-Lo was overall the best. So,
absolutely
excited to,
I mean,
you know.
They can go back to our first reaction of the top 10 drops that we did, our first beatbox reaction. And you can see clearly in that video that D-Lo was our favorite. I just Biden-mouthed that, but D-Lo was our favorite. So, but I am definitely interested in seeing, because, you know, when we've watched him do his thing live, he creates songs right there and puts out songs. Like he's singing and beatboxing at the same friggin' time.
Like this, jump on the like this, like this, jump on the like this.
As far as how, goddamn gnat in my face. As far as what he's gonna do here, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be singing along with this. I don't know if he's flowing with this. I don't know what he's gonna do. So let's find out.
I'm going to say all the above.
Probably so, knowing him. Yeah.
Dan, when you get famous, don't.
How can I change when the shit that I made will take at least a decade to hit the radio waves? They call it cooking, and when they hear my shit they'll be booking, and I'll be looking like Gordon Ramsay on holiday. How can I change when I built my own lane? Still driving the same way, only difference I made is that I took off the chains that had me locked in a cage, filling all of my music up with anger and rage. Fucking up the radio with telekinesis whenever I arrange a song and release it, and now you hear me on the radio, but social media wants me to be a stereotypical monotone. Take this spot.
Did you hear that? Now the radio wants me to be a stereotypical.
Stereotypical what?
Typical. They want him to be a stereotypical monotone. You know what he means by that? It's the same old bullshit you hear out there on the fucking radio. It's the same old monotone shit. And that's what he's saying. They on the radio, they want me to be stereotypical monotone. Yeah. I didn't know D-Lo was coming. I didn't know he was coming with bars. But this sounds amazing.
Well, we were asking that question, and we said, "How are we going to do it?" He's got the beat. We knew he could put a beat down.
Of course,
the beat sounded cool. Had a nice little like higher singing section with a regular beat, and he's rapping to it. So that's what we got.
I also like that he didn't
singing. Ren.
He didn't go too crazy on the beat. Excuse me,
D-Lo.
At least he didn't go too crazy on the beat. Like Because we've heard him do a lot of like trap and drill, and he really goes fast
And
in a lot of ways
battles, too.
Yes, but this time he's slowed it back. He's just letting the beat do the beat while he's doing his thing over top of it. It's so fucking good. Let's continue.
Rage. Fucking up the radio with telekinesis whenever I arrange a song and release it, and now you hear me on the radio, but social media wants me to be a stereotypical just gonna take this spot right here, jump in it, cause this is my zone and no one's within it. I finally did it and now I bring it. I sit with my spirit for a minute to clear it.
That sounds like a damn hi-hat.
Why do you always look pissed off? Funny that you're here every time I'm looking pissed. Did you ever stop and think that maybe you are causing this? Maybe it's my resting bitch face. No mistake, this place is a disgrace. Home to a nutcase, screaming in a pillowcase. Scuttering around in the drawer for a pack of blades. Got a load of accolades, no one to congratulate. Get on the plane and flying all the way down to Adelaide. Maybe you're listening to me cause I'm original. You could try and burn a CD but it's all digital. I got so many styles, keeping it naturally wild. I got my formula dialed, the melodies are irresistible. Stop.
Said you can burn a CD, but let's keep it digital. Dog. I didn't know D-Lo was coming with bars. This shit is good, man. I need this disc. Yo,
I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for any form of bar breakdown. I am really focused in on this beat.
it's so good.
And the different instruments he's mimicking here, and the timing that he's putting all his like bass drum parts, the hi-hat, the little singing melody.
It's perfect.
He's keeping it fresh as the beat goes on, and he's adding little things and taking them away as we go. And it's good to see him in a more tame way, in a way where he's just trying to fit all the pieces, and he's got unlimited time to do it. A lot of times we're watching him do things live where he's doing multiple things at once. He's so skilled that if he really focuses in right here doing a track, he could do basically just about anything as we're hearing.
Correct.
And it's cool to see him trying to do something that he knows sound good and is a complete piece of music, a complete beat made by all the things that he could do. And that's what makes this so interesting.
Such a fan of this guy, dude. I've really, and if you guys haven't checked, whoever's here that has never really watched this before, you need to go check out his channel. Subscribe to that guy, man. Give him support, give him love, and send it from 3 Shades, because this guy is the man, and I'm really a big fan. And
it's hard not to like.
Yeah, it really is. Before I start this again, you're right. Saying that, he's like the nicest guy ever. When you hear,
he's a nice guy, and the style of music, it's hard not to. How the hell do you hear one of his beats? Like, just pull up one of his like battle beats where he's battling somebody else and he's just doing his beatboxing thing. How the hell do you not just go like?
You have to
make a mean face while doing.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Or you do that thing when the guy in the crowd when he does a crazy breakdown, he's like,
yeah. BBK when he does that too, he's like this. I mean, I think I put a short out of that, me and him doing it at the same time on the video. It's funny. I was making the same goddamn face. So here we go.
Yeah.
Listening to me cause I'm original. You could try and burn a
Definitely
CD,
original.
It's all digital. I got so many styles, keeping it naturally wild. I got my formula dialed, the melodies are irresistible. Stop right now, I whip you with a towel. Tell you a tale and you take the intel. But if you get famous, you'll change, I can tell. Turning your fault myself into a shell. Wow, I couldn't change even if I wanted that. I built my own principles before raps. I was making philosophies before tracks. Had my own back set before the setbacks. Why you worried now? Worry about yourself. I'm the one no one ever worried about. I was forced on my own, but I'm my own force now.
Dan, when you get famous, don't
I'm burning up in saunas when dipping into the waters, dancing around all the piranhas, spending summer in Bahamas. 7 a.m. no pajamas, watching sunrise like the farmers, far away from all the dramas, just panoramas and I'm wearing no clothes when the day grows, morning wind blows, feeling frostbite in my big toes. That's a big no, walking slow-mo through the cornrow, gonna lie low till the storm goes. Thank the ozone when I get home for my skin tone, got a nice glow on my shin bone. In the studio, writing up a video, oh no, dealer's gonna change when he gets known.
So good, bro. I like how they gave us a piece of him making the beat. Yes, you are. That's the name of the album. I Am the Instrument. Love it. Love it. D-Lo just put down a track that I can't wait to hear again. That shit, like I've said before, D-Lo is getting bumped in my car. You know that
yeah,
deserves,
I want to hear
deserves-
that again.
I gotta go. He deserves a lap for that. He wrote a full fucking song with his face. He wrote a full song with his face. How do you write a song with your
He
face?
did that, sir.
Never heard nobody write no song with
I
their
don't
face
know, man.
before. That is new for me. I never had a full song, track, drums, everything done by your face. That was a first for Bill. But it was fucking awesome, bro. It was awesome. I can't.
The snare drum at the end, like when he stopped rapping and I was able to like really listen into this snare drum, drum. It sounds like a snare drum.
Same with the hi-hat, dude. You know how perfect that. I can't even do it like that. But that was perfect.
Man, I wish I could do what he does with his mouth.
Yeah, that.
Say what?
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But
hey, it's
the
true.
best beatbox that I ever could do, dude, is the beat from who is it? From Michael Jackson. That's the best beatbox I could ever do. It's like that's about it. That's about as far as I go.
That sounded like you went into a bathroom and went to the corner somewhere and masturbated for about 10 seconds.
That is not what,
It
dude.
was just all I heard was
you're making pops and clicks when you're whacking. That's weird, bro. How does that even happen? Yeah, it did kind of. I'm not doing that. It hurts my cheek to do that, so I'm not.
We haven't seen any beatbox in a while,
Nah.
and seeing it actually makes me kind of excited to do it again. I love the beatbox. The beatboxing is what got me back into, or at least got me back into doing it heavily and back into my music.
Yeah.
Watching some of these people do their thing, and then seeing like the loop station people made me get a looper.
Yeah.
And go from there. I bought a home studio. I'm writing an album, I call it an album. I guess that's a pretentious way to put it. I'm trying to write a cluster of songs.
That's basically.
I got about 11.
But I mean, you can call it an album. I mean, we'll have something recorded with some vocals shortly. I mean, he's been pumping them out to me. I just got to get my ass in gear and start recording.
If I ever name the album, I'm just going to put it. I tried. The name of my album is going to be I Tried.
I like it. I will say
tried
this.
hard.
For D-Lo's album name, I Am the Instrument. I love the idea of that, but if you want to be real, he should have wrote I Am Everything, because he is everything on the song.
Yeah. I like it. I mean,
yeah, but I Am the Instrument is a cooler name than I Am Everything. That just sounds pretentious.
it sounded like it sounded like a Whitney Houston song. I don't know. I'm everything. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Just stick with guitar. Stick with guitar.
Yeah, so D-Lo.
But yeah, D-Lo.
For sure,
hats off to you. I'm not taking my hat off because I'm bald. But yeah, it was a great track. I can't wait to hear more off the album. If there's any songs that we should look for next that anybody wants to see us react to, or if he's got any other videos coming out that we haven't seen yet, hit us up in the comments, let us know. And even other beatboxers, if there's other people out there you want to see us react to or do, just let us know in the comments, and we'll get on it as soon as we can. Right, Greg?